Hi, I'm Caroline, and I would like to invite you today to join me in some chair yoga. You can do this seated on the ground, and I will talk you through the variations if you are sitting cross-legged or kneeling. However, I'm going to sit on a chair today. It feels quite comfortable. I'm sitting at the edge of the chair so I can sit up, so I'm not using the back of the chair at all. And my feet are facing forward, my toes are forward. So it's a bit like they're on train tracks, they're parallel, and the knees are over the ankles. If you've got shorter legs, you might need a little bit of height under the feet, and I'll show you what I mean. I've got a yoga block here, but you could use a few magazines or a couple of books, anything like that, and have your feet on them, and that might feel a little bit more comfortable for you. So just make sure you're comfortable in the position you're in. And then from here, I'm going to roll my shoulders up, back and down, and sitting really tall. So sometimes it helps to imagine we've got a piece of string in the middle of our head, just pulling us up. So we're in that lovely, strong, good posture. And you can bring the hands either onto the thighs or onto the belly, whatever feels good for you. And then I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And here we're focusing on our breath. So we're listening to the breath and noticing where it's going. If you can today, breathing in and out through your nose. If that doesn't feel comfortable, just coming back to your regular breath. Still remembering to sit tall. Maybe you can feel the breath in the back of your body, in the back of the lungs, expanding the rib cage. Maybe you can feel the belly moving as you inhale. And taking a long, slow, deep breath. So breathing in and breathing out. And when we concentrate on our breath, sometimes we notice different things about our breath. We're able to make it a little bit longer and a little bit slower. And then gently tuck your chin. So take your chin towards your chest. And if your eyes are still closed or you had them closed, gently open the eyes. And we'll keep the chin there. It's a little bit of a stretch at the back of the neck. And then bring your head back up to center. So we're going to do some really simple movements now with the neck. We're going to look over our right shoulder. Coming back through to center, and we're going to look over our left shoulder. And coming back through to center. Still remembering to sit tall. We're going to take our right ear to our right shoulder. So just really gently, and I'm not using my hands here, gently lengthening the neck. So we're stretching the neck in the directions it's designed to be stretched. We'll come back up to center and take the left ear to the left shoulder. And sometimes there's quite a big difference between both sides. So we've all got very unique bodies. Our bodies are different. So they're never symmetrical. Nobody's body is symmetrical. So sometimes one side feels a bit tighter or different to the other, coming back up to center. We're going to drop the head back, but don't go too far. So just take the gaze up to the ceiling rather than taking the head all the way back. So just being really gentle with our bodies today. Looking up to the ceiling. and then coming back to center. We're going to reach up with our arms. So the palms are going to be facing inwards. Hands are heavy down by the sides of the body. We'll breathe in and reach all the way up. So we're still sitting in the chair, or maybe we're still sitting cross-legged or kneeling on the floor. And we're reaching through our fingertips. How far can you reach? Stretching out the arms, the shoulders, a little bit of the back of the body as well. So this is great if you use phones or computers. And then on the next breath out, bring the hands all the way down to the sides of the body. We're going to give ourselves a hug now. So this is a really simple technique. We're going to reach through the fingertips. Palms are facing out, away from you. Shoulders drop down. And we're going to breathe in as we take the arms out. And out as we breathe in. So it takes a bit of concentration. So breathing in, opening the chest, and breathing out, giving yourself a hug. Reaching all the way around. And breathing in, and breathing out. And try to take the other arm on top the second time. We're going to do it 2 more times. Breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, reaching through the fingertips, and breathing out. Lovely. And gently bring your hands back down to center. We're going to give the knees a hug now, one at a time. So make sure the right foot is really grounded through the floor. What I mean is that the right foot's really flat on the floor, as in contact with the floor as it can be. And then we're going to bring our left knee in, just a gentle hug. And we'll try not to hunch the back. It's really tempting to hunch our shoulders. And try and keep the shoulders open. So we've got lots of space here for the breath. This is where the lungs are. So if we bring the knees in, our bellies are a little bit squashed. We're going to use the lungs to breathe. So really expanding that area, the rib cage. And bringing the knee in, hugging it a bit more if you can. And the one thing I love about yoga is it's for everybody. It can suit everybody. So it's not about how flexible you are. It's just about doing what's right for your body, what feels good for you and your body. Gently drop that left leg down. Make sure that left foot is flat on the floor now, really in contact with the floor. And we're going to hug our right knee. So gentle hug there. And remember again to keep the shoulders soft. We've got a lovely space in the chest so we can breathe. And then gently bringing that leg down as well. We're going to come into a sort of leg lift and twist our ankles. So it might help to hold on to the sides of the chair. I find this really helpful. I'm going to lift my right leg first, and I'm going to point the toes and flex the toes. Really simple, but brings a bit of a stretch to the top of the foot and the ankles, making some circles in one direction and the other. I find it really hard to go in the other direction. My brain doesn't compute that at all. And then I'm going to windscreen wiper the whole leg, left and right. Might be getting quite tired now. My thighs are starting to tell me they're getting tired. And gently bring that foot down. And then we'll go over to the other side. So reaching through the left leg, point and flex. So just bringing a little bit of a movement to the foot, the toes, the ankle. And circling the ankle one way and then the other way. And then we'll windscreen wipering our ankles. And that movement almost goes all the way into the hip socket there. And gently bring that foot down. So the lovely thing about yoga is you can always stop a little bit earlier if it feels a bit too much. So always stop if anything feels uncomfortable. We're going to come into a twist. So we're going to twist one way and then the other, and we're not going to use our hands. We're going to just use the ability of our body to twist. So if you've got enough space, you can take the hands out to the sides of the body, or you can have the hands, I call these sort of robot arms, just by the sides of the body, and the elbows are bent. Encourage the shoulders to be soft. We're still sitting tall in our chair. And as we breathe in, You're going to breathe out and turn towards the right hand side. And once you've got to as far as your body wants you to go, then you can take the hands down. So you can place one hand on your leg and one hand on the chair, and that might help you to sit up straighter. So twists are really good for our bodies. We don't often twist our spine every day, but it's like a big massage for the spine. And then we're coming back to centre. And then we've got to go to the other side. So again, hands out to the side, or just with the elbows bent. And we're turning over towards the left-hand side. Turn as far as you can. And then you can bring your hands, one hand to the thigh and one hand to the chair. And that can help you sit up straight. And then coming back through to centre. We're going to finish this short session with 3 breaths or 3 sighs, and it feels quite good just to let everything out. We'll bring the shoulders up and then sigh the breath out. And know that you'll probably do it at a slightly different time to me. We've all got very different breathing rhythms. So don't worry if you're out of sync, that's absolutely normal. Just make sure the feet are still on the floor, the toes are pointing forwards. Sitting up tall, so we've got that space for the breath, and you can bring the hands either to the belly or to your thighs. And we're going to breathe in, bring the shoulders up and breathe out. We'll do that 2 more times. And then to finish, I will bring my hands together at heart center. This is a nice way to join both halves of our bodies together through our hands. And sometimes we do it through our feet in another yoga pose as well. Thank you so much for joining in today. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know if you've got any feedback as well. I'm Caroline. I hope to see you again soon.